Nanny's crew, welcome to our party. Nanny's crew, we've got love to share. Nanny's crew, friends and faith and family. Nanny's crew, we've got some to spare. We love to laugh, work hard and play. We hope to brighten up your day. We'll think about you when we pray. Thank you all for pressing play on Nanny's Crew.
So, hello friends and family. I'm going to make this video because Ronnie and I talked about it and we felt that it might make a difference for someone. We hesitated. We're going to do this anyway. Today we found out that Ronnie tested positive for COVID-19. Now, we have been some of the most careful people, especially up until the time that we both got fully vaccinated, which was months ago. And so we have no idea where he contracted this. His symptoms that he's had for the last week, I'd say. Yeah, it's been less than a week. So his symptoms have included head pressure, like intense head pressure, where he said he felt like his brain was swelling and his eye sockets were just sore. He runs a fever off and on and has the chills off and on, and his cough is bad. It's not a productive cough, but it is a strong cough. And he just feels like he wants to sleep all the time, and he cannot stand light. So he's actually starting to feel better. I mean, he had a couple of days that were really, really rough, but now he's starting to feel better, but he's still coughing. He's still on and off running a fever, and he, he just wants to rest, and light still bothers him. So this is what Ronnie is taking right now to try to combat his symptoms. We're doing like this immunoblast. It's just like a blast of vitamin C and some other vitamins. We're doing that every now and then. We're taking Tylenol for his fever, taking a zinc pill every day, Mucinex when he wants to take it. He's got prescription cough medicine. We've got tea, it's just any kind of tea, but I'm mixing it with honey and lemon and cinnamon, just something to, help loosen up any congestion that he might have. He's not really, like I said, his cough isn't really productive, but I mean, the cough is just so bad. I think that the warm liquids just help to loosen things up. And I got him this nutritional shake because sometimes, well, most of the time, he doesn't really have an appetite. And of course, we're keeping track of his fever with a thermometer that you can use on your forehead. And every day we're taking vitamin C and vitamin D, and I'm taking the vitamins as well, just to, keep my immune system up. And I can't believe that I don't have it, especially after, Ronnie's got it and other family members have had it in the past. But I'm just counting it all good and giving all the praise to God. And y'all pray for Ronnie that he gets through this quickly and safely. The doctors weren't able to tell us if it's a Delta strain. I don't think they have the capability of determining the difference right now between the Delta strain and the original COVID-19. So, but I am so grateful that Ronnie got vaccinated, that we both got vaccinated, because his symptoms have been severe with the cough and the head pressure and just the, light sensitivity, inability to stay awake and just aching. All of that has been severe, but it hasn't lasted that long because I can see that he's getting better already. His symptoms only started like days ago, and I can definitely see that he's getting better. So I'm just grateful. That's all. I don't have scientific proof or anything, but knowing my husband and knowing how he does when he's ill and how his symptoms just linger on and on, I'm just grateful that he is where he is now. So again, y'all keep praying for us, please. So this is where he's hanging out right now, but we're about to sanitize every square inch of the house and send him upstairs. Nobody's up there, so he can have the whole upstairs to himself. So, I mean, we've been through this before where we help nurse family members back, but, Ronnie has been more careful than most of us, really. So it's been about 7 days, 6 or 7 days since Ronnie's severe symptoms kicked in, and today is the first time that he's, been sitting up and walking around for a short amount of time. So I'm so happy to see that. So happy. How you feeling, baby?
Much better. It's up and down still.
Huh?
Up and down still, but
Yeah.
doing better.
Well, I am so glad to see you sitting outside, for sure, getting some sunlight,
Yeah.
some pure vitamin D. Well, we don't know if it's COVID related or not, but here we are at the ER. Ronnie's having some other issues that we had to get checked out, that we are getting checked out. But tomorrow should be the end of his quarantine, and he is doing so much better. But now this issue arose, so we'll have to see. But you know what? We stay faithful and hopeful.
My name's Stephanie.
Are they gonna keep you, Ronnie?
I got a feeling they're going to.
Oh, I don't want them to.
I don't want to.
Ooh. Hey everybody, we're back again. Excuse the hair. I'm in the process of braiding it up, moisturizing it and braiding it. It needs it a lot. So just wanted to give you an update. We are in the 10th day of the very first symptoms that Ronnie had. And so last night we were at the hospital for about 7 hours. We didn't get home until about 3 a.m. And so we're still laying around, or not laying around, but we're in our pajamas and all like that. So the doctor said that, he felt as well as we felt that Ronnie is on the tail end of COVID, and we didn't really expect to see his test come back positive. But then the doctor said that we should expect that a lot of people who have COVID will test positive for like weeks and even months after having it. And so, he may not be contagious, but they recommend, or the CDC recommends, that you further isolate yourself, just to be on the safe side. So I'm sure we'll be doing that. He's not running a fever. His cough is not as much as he had been. That's probably the main thing. People don't want to be around a cough. And again, he's not coughing anywhere near what he was, and we keep the mask on, of course. The doctor did also say that his CAT scan and his blood work were both good. They were very good. So he had no concerns like on that level regarding COVID. But the reason that we had gone in wasn't for COVID anyway. It was because Ronnie had a big amount, and this is kind of gross, but he had a big amount of blood in his stool. And so we didn't know, what that was indicative of. And we did find out that sometimes COVID excuse me because I have no medical knowledge right here, but we did find out that COVID can sometimes, affect the bowel or the intestines. The virus can somehow get in the intestines, I guess, and cause some bleeding there. I don't know exactly. And then he mentioned, what was that? He mentioned also that they should check something like verticulitis, something like that. So anyway, he's going to see a gastroenterologist, and in the next couple of days, and they'll probably do like a colonoscopy or something just to make sure that there's no other reason that happened. But we have really missed out. It's only been a couple of weeks since we've really been isolated, but we have missed so much. We've missed our great granddaughter. She hasn't been over because we watch her 5 days out of the week, and we've missed our grandkids' activities and sports and just being around them. And oh my goodness, I'm gonna get upset here. We missed a couple of funerals of people who are so dear to us. One is a family member of a family that we've been friends with since our Eagle Creek Park days. So, since I was like in first grade, we were friends with this family. And one of my best friend's nephews, Joe, passed away, and his funeral we missed. And then we just missed my very dear friend of about around 50 years, Jeffrey, missed his funeral. So it's hard not being able to be there to celebrate his life with family and friends. So that's super hard. So this virus is so funky. We just have to all be super careful and just not take things for granted and just think that you are exempt. We just have no idea where it really came from. It could have been anywhere though. Absolutely could have been. So, we don't even rack our brains trying to really think about that. But we are usually always together. So my arm is like tired of holding this phone up. So, that is a mystery. Trust me when I tell you that I really had to fight with myself not going to the funerals because I just wanted to be there so bad. But I know that I've been exposed, and what people don't take into account is that if you've been exposed even with no symptoms whatsoever, you could be a carrier. So I could not take that risk in good conscience. I just couldn't. Oh yeah, and I confirmed something with the doctor. He was asking us what we are doing, to help Ronnie recover and to prevent me from getting it. And we told him daily vitamin C, vitamin B12, vitamin D3, zinc. What else, Ronnie? Tylenol for discomfort or when he was having a fever. And taking our warm drinks like tea. So he confirmed that that is a good cocktail. And we also get sunlight every day. I would recommend that to anybody who wants to be on the preventive track, and also if you're suffering with COVID. We've got so much catching up to do around here when we're able to really get it done. But what we did do was hire somebody to come out and just really sanitize the whole house from top to bottom, so we don't have to deal with all that. So that's going to happen real soon.
Hey everybody, just let you know I'm still around. I'm still fighting. It's been rough, but I'm doing pretty well. As Diana stated, you know, the situation we just went through, it's not a perfect situation, but it's so much better what it could be. You know, it could be a lot worse. So I'm really thrilled and happy that the results I got from the hospital yesterday put a lot of relief in our minds, in our family's minds. So we added that, you know, and I had a shot, a COVID shot, and so I'm really believing that.
The vaccination, oh yeah.
Yes. I'm really believing by getting vaccinated it really helped me so much, because I couldn't imagine if this been any worse.
Yeah, me too. I'm convinced, because how is it that I have been around COVID for sure, and I haven't gotten it? You know, I really believe, and I, you know, unless someone can tell me or show to me scientifically otherwise, I believe that the fact that I am fully vaccinated had to have helped me to stave it off. Again, we haven't gotten my results back yet, but I just got tested. So, but I have 0 symptoms, so I really expect mine to come back clean. Our family and friends have just been amazing. They have checked on us. Oh, look at this. My sister Debbie dropped us a care package off. And she stopped at Long's along the way. Yay, Debbie. We appreciate it so much. And then she brought this care package with all kinds of really good stuff in it. Vitamin C drink, some face mask, some tissues, some hand sanitizer, soap, hand wipes, just really cool stuff that we need. So thank you, everybody. The Indiana State Department of Health sent Ronnie a survey, and they send that survey or a different survey every day for, I don't know, like the next 10 days, I think. And I think it's because he went to the hospital while he was testing positive for COVID. So they must report to the state of Indiana, excuse me, all individuals who are treated while they have COVID. And so I also received a survey as a person who had been around Ronnie, or who has been around him since he's been diagnosed with COVID. And so I repeat that survey over the next 10 days as well. And it asked me things like, you know, have I been tested, and was I positive or negative or unknown, and do I intend to isolate as well? I don't know. I'm just trying to, you know, share the information that we are, share the information that we have and what we're going through on this journey. So it's been 13 days since Ronnie's first symptoms, and he felt well enough today to come out here and cut the lawn. So I'm keeping an eye out on him in case he falls over. Okay, so guys, it's day 14, and look at my husband. I'm so happy. But the only thing he has lingering now is that cough, and it only comes every now and then. So his lungs are still recovering from the pneumonia from the COVID. He's not contagious, and he's not running a fever. He just feels tired, so he's got to get his energy back up. Oh, Ronnie, you can walk. I'm sorry. Oh yeah, I am. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Okay, I'm gonna show everybody what we're talking about. Okay, there is a hornet's nest in one of our trees. I'm gonna try to show you. I think I'm gonna have to get closer. It's outrageous. If I wasn't so scared, I'd be marveling at how little bugs, flying bugs, can make such a amazing thing. That thing is huge. It's huge. Woo! Oh my gosh, I think we're gonna have to have somebody come out and handle it. I know that once they vacate it, they don't come back. But I don't want to wait.
Nanny's crew, welcome to our party. Nanny's crew, we've got love to share. Nanny's crew, friends and faith and family. Nanny's crew, we've got some to spare. We love to laugh, work hard and play. We hope to brighten up your